Hey, thank you for joining me. Hope you're doing well. The tree of life, or world tree, is described in various ancient texts and mythologies throughout the world. The world tree is typically said to be a giant tree extending high above the clouds with its roots deep in the underworld. Yggdrasil is a colossal tree in Norse mythology. Vilagfa is a tree whose roots extend into the underworld in Hungarian mythology. We see this in the Ashvadha in Hindu mythology, the Kienmu in Chinese mythology, and the cosmic tree in Latvian mythology. The Mayan world tree is depicted also standing at the center, extending into the underworld. The Aztecs had a tree of life as well. The Assyrians had a world tree. The Egyptians' holy sycamore connected to the underworld. Belay is a Celtic god often represented as a tree, whose roots go to the depths beyond the earth. There's many more, but I'll stop there. The similarities in these stories spread throughout the world are not a coincidence. Roots extending into the underworld, the depiction of the tree at the center. This is because the truth is being hidden in plain sight. The tree of life was real. It's not just a coincidence that all these cultures talked about it. It extended out from the underbelly of our plane, and from it came the other large trees. It was one giant organism. So we're already aware that mountains and plateaus are the stumps of giant trees that were cut down. This truth was boldly hidden in plain sight in James Cameron's Avatar. The main tree of souls was cut down along with the other trees, forcing the inhabitants to leave. The Colonial described the depicted tree of life as one big damn tree before destroying it. This actually happened. The tree of life was cut down along with the other beautiful majesties. Stay with me. We've been fed the reversal of truth with everything. We're told the underworld, or hell, is a horrible place that nobody should ever want to enter. The underworld is rarely depicted as a pleasant place. It's often riddled with horrors and tormented souls. In Babylonian mythology, the underworld, or Kala, is seen as a more dreary version of life above. The Buddhist Naraka is a place full of terrible things, like cold that blisters the skin and rocks that crush your body to jelly. The Chinese Diu is equally as unpleasant. In Christianity, we have hell residing underneath the world, and Jahannam in Islam. Duat in Egyptian mythology is the same thing, and so on and so forth. So we've been told for thousands of years that underneath our feet lies a place of terrible horrors, a place where no man would ever willingly travel to. This is psychological warfare and complete bullshit. It's been used to confuse us. As we know, on our flat plane, at the center there resides an opening. When we go through this opening, we come out the other end and into the land of perpetual twilight, a place powered by the black sun. Heaven, or paradise, isn't up high as it's typically depicted in popular culture, but it's beneath our feet. All compasses point to this paradise, all bullseyes do, and many other symbols which I discuss in other videos. In Avatar, the Tree of Souls was said to be the closest connection to Awa on Pandora. Awa, put simply, is our connection with the Mother Earth, the divine feminine. When the Tree of Life was cut down, our connection with the underworld dwindled, and along with the Saturn moon matrix and many other disturbances, we're now confused, confined, and fragmented. We're supposed to be telepathic. We're supposed to be loving each other through our hearts, the center of our soul. The system we're currently in is unnatural, toxic, and imprisoning us. Life used to be silica-based, and now it's carbon-based. Carbon, as we know, has 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons, the mark of the beast. The truth might be difficult to digest, but we can get to the underbelly of our plane. We can transcend this mess by being real with ourselves and rising past these frequencies that bind us. I'll be discussing more in future videos. Thank you for watching. I love you all.